SMT Nation, we back, and we've got a major 5G update for you guys. This is going to be huge in terms of benefits to Verizon and AT&T, namely, but I think also it was kind of headed down a situation where it was going to impact other carriers like T-Mobile and US Cellular, so we're very glad to get this news. So no April Fool's joke, I'm really not that type of guy. I was thinking about opening up like, oh, there goes C-band getting blocked again from the FAA. But no, I ain't going to do that. All right, so the article actually came across my news feed this morning. I had to get up and get to work, so I wasn't able to drop this video in the morning. But here we go. Verizon AT&T to get full C-band use, extend some 5G safeguards, according to a letter. This is written by David Shebertson. Readers, I'll put a link to the article in the description. Don't forget, also in the description is the Buy Me a Coffee link for the real SMT. Support us directly that way. Keep the SMT caffeinated and motivated. Also, if you're looking for a great deal on wireless service, get legendary customer care and great network access. You can get it from our partner, mmWave. The link is in the description. Use that particular link for the SMT, and it helps out the channel in the process of you saving money. All right, so looking at the elements of the article here, 4 major U.S. wireless carriers told the FCC late on Friday, right, so that would have been yesterday at the time of this recording, there is an agreement for voluntary actions to address aviation safety concerns and allow full use of the C-band wireless spectrum for 5G use. The quote here, these voluntary commitments will support full power deployments across C-band and are crafted to minimize the operational impact on our C-band operations, said the letter that was jointly produced between Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and US Cellular. All right, cool, good stuff. All right, now the fact that they said that it's going to be full power deployment means that we're going to get the greatest potential from the N77 frequency, in this particular case, 3700. This is pretty big, folks. C-band has been limited in its power in and around airports. It's been limited in its deployment in and around airports. It looks like some of that is going to be, basically removed where the restrictions were. Previously, the issue or concern was that the aviation industry was saying that airplane altimeters could potentially face interference risk between the C-band frequency and the frequencies that their radar altimeters operate. The interesting thing there is that, that there's a ton of guard band, right, or space between the 3700, 3800, 3900, of the C-band spectrum, and the operations for the radar altimeters, what I think is like 4.2 to 4.4 gigahertz. So pretty wild to think that this has dragged on so long. And, Verizon just inked a deal with the FAA worth $2.4 billion. And look at the timing of this. See, deals getting made behind closed doors, but we're glad that they came to the table, and this can be a thing of the past. This obviously instantly is going to help Verizon and AT&T, who are deploying C-band currently today, and they'll continue to do so in the near future for the next couple of years. And then in the case of T-Mobile, they're getting their access to the 3700 frequencies, or I should say, because it goes up to 3900. They'll be getting access to it at the end of this year, and they'll probably start building that out next year. And who in the right mind wants to see it carry over in restrictions through next year? All right, now one thing that was interesting was Verizon said Friday they agreed to final voluntary commitments that will allow our company to fully use our C-band spectrum for 5G by the previously agreed to deadline of July 1st. AT&T said filing is a result of collaborative and productive conversations with the FAA. I think it was just, they were just wasting time buying time until they had to truly update their gear. They didn't want to spend the money. They wanted carriers to pay for it. A bunch of brouhaha and a bunch of tomfoolery, in my opinion. But it's good to see that there is going to be some sort of safe coexistence between the aviation industry, their radio altimeters for landing planes, and 5G networking. In my opinion, this could have been completely avoided had the FAA and the aviation industry just been on board in timely deployments of different types of radio filters and upgrading the altimeters themselves. Some of their gear going back several decades. So in my opinion, this was all for nothing. It was all a bunch of BS, and it was a total shit show for a majority of the year. Last year, I should say. Glad it's all a thing of the past. Very happy about this. And of course, we can all start using, the full spectrum that our mobile network operators are building out for their customers to enjoy the good network access, the type of money that we're paying for service. We deserve the best. So we're just happy about this, and the FAA and the aviation industry can still go to hell. I don't care. What do you guys think of this story? Happy about it? Love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are. Well, the voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard. I'm sure Verizon, AT&T, and definitely T-Mobile, they want to get this stuff to play too, right? They all want to get it going. All right, like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links are in the description for all things going on with the channel. Big shout out to my YouTube members and patrons for making content on the channel possible. If you want to support us on YouTube, you guys can hit the join button. It's right next to the subscribe and my channel name. You can get early access to videos and exclusives not found anywhere else. The Patreon, also very similar perks and benefits. That's different ways you could support us. And don't forget, you could buy me a coffee. The Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. And if you're looking for a great deal on wireless service, get it from Mint Mobile. The partner link in the description. Save money on your wireless and support the channel. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace.